What's up, tribe? I'm Matt. I'm here. I made it. No technical difficulties. Let me see if I can set up my chat so that way I can see it a lot better. Hi, everybody. Hey, Chiza. Hey, Kanda. Hey, Mia. Nanette. Shannon. Hi, D. Unforgettable. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Let me see if this works. That don't work. Why they put a button there? Joey, you just had communication with your DM? That's awesome. You missed him. Yeah, I understand that. What's going on, Stella? You don't have to worry about bringing mics for me. I don't drop as many as you do. Tiffany Reeves, welcome. Hello from Montreal, R. Mass. Hey, Stacy. D, Unforgettable, you feel a little better? That's awesome. Yeah, I've been recovering too. That's why I haven't put out any videos, is because I've been letting my energy recharge. And I don't like putting out crappy videos, and the Divine doesn't like me putting out crappy videos either. So it was a much needed R&R. Candy from Missouri, the Show Me State. Hey, Jaskina. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're a new member. What's up, Liz? Hey, how you doing? That's my soul sister. So, Liz from Guided by Angels and Divine Love and Light, Stella. Hey, Joey from North California. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's energy? Hey, New Mexico writer, Northern Idaho. Chiz, I'm from Utah. I can't give you. I don't give out that information. Sorry. Hey, Ellie. Yeah, man. Liz has some strong energy. Man, she was making me laugh, man. she was pulling out those sex cards and like man, it was funny. There was a lot of truth to what she was saying. That's why I was laughing. Hey, Nanette. Yeah, so Nanette, you say, you're asking, so I have multiple awakenings. Yeah, that's right. Can you tell us about those incremental divine downloads? What do you mean by that? Incremental divine download? You mean are you talking about during each awakening, or is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, Liz made me laugh too. She is funny. So Nanette, so you're talking about the incremental downloads that I received during each of my awakenings. So, so the first awakening was during my divorce, and to be honest, I don't remember much about that, but I just remember that I was more aware of self-love, and I was more aware of that I knew that I was then released. I just felt like that I was released from a contract to be able to go about finding the person that I've been looking for a long time. But, you know, I was in a marriage, so, and honestly, like at the time, I didn't really know what I was looking for. So, but I knew I was looking for something. Hey, Tim Green. And then my second one was when my parents passed away. And that one brought me back to reality and made me understand and respect divine timing and love for humanity. And it just made me reflect more inward and of how lucky we are to have life here on Earth, or here in Mother Gaia. And, you know, it just enforced a lot of different standards that went along with humanity and how short our time here is on Earth, and how we need to like live each day like it's our last. And it made me even more appreciative for going through storms, because you know, if you know my story, like when my parents passed away, so my parents were divorced since I was 6 years old, but my mom passed away on Valentine's Day, my dad passed away 5 days later, and they lived in different states. Man, it was crazy. Like I think that time I was just going through the motions. But and then I went and then my next awakening was whenever my twin forced us into separation. But and during that time frame, that was whenever I was really, I mean, I went through a spiritual awakening when my parents passed away, but that really forced me into a different type of spiritual awakening where I was inward reflecting. I started having a lot more spiritual experiences. I had Dark Night of the Soul. So Dark Night of the Soul happened, and then after Dark Night of the Soul, then I went into my awakening. Because then by then I had surrendered. Because I had to surrender. So, but maybe I should go in more specifics. I thought I went into specifics on my last video I did, the one that's labeled After Separation. I'm not sure if you watched that one or not. I pray for everybody here too. Hey, Beautiful Soul 1011. Hey, Dale. Let me try to catch up. I slowed down the chat so that way I could see it. So I'm not sure if that affects you guys or not, but you know, slow mode is kind of like how I talk slow, you know. Ha ha ha. I love you too, Liz, my soul sister. Hey, Christina P. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Laurie. Laurie, I thought you got back together with your twin. Yeah, I am feeling better. Man, it took me a while. I don't know if it was Mercury retrograde or a combination between Mercury retrograde and me feeling my twin. I don't know what it was, but you know, I'm just barely recovering. I said that I was gonna I think I put on my Instagram that I was feeling good last Sunday, and I was gonna put out a video. I went to the gym, and then I came back and I just felt like I was totally out of energy, and I couldn't do it, man. If I would have done well, I don't know if the divine would even let me do a video, but if I did, man, it would be a crappy video, and I would have just deleted it. Instead of wasting my time. Appreciate you too, Stella. If you guys haven't went to Stella's Divine Light and Love Oracle, if you haven't visited her channel, please do. She does some awesome reading. She does I call it karaoke and tarot. And if you haven't been to Guided by Angels Liz channel, please go to her channel. She's full of energy, and she'll put you in the right direction. Let's see what we got going on here. To be honest, Debbie, Debbie says, do you think the DMs are all feeling that way? No, I don't think they're all feeling that way. I think we're all in different stages. And, but I do think that, I do feel like that, I feel that I've actually been more affected by my energy, the more awakened I become, if that makes sense. I don't think it affected me as much whenever I wasn't awakened. You know, the more I come awakened, the more other people's energy affects me. I think more of my empath traits come out, and I'm able to absorb other people's energies even when I'm not even aware of it. And that's something that I think that I need to become aware of. Hey, thanks LX Blind for the 777. Man, you're really awesome. And if you guys do want to donate, that's fine, but you don't feel obligated to donate at all. I'm doing this because I want to help people out. And I just do want to mention that I do have some coaching sessions that are available. I will put the information in the description box on my About section through Instago. Or if you're interested, you can always email me, kingtrashtribe@gmail.com. That info is in my About section, and I'll put it in this chat, spin in every video. And I'm just here to help you guys out, help you understand the Divine Masculine perspective, and try to help you get into union if that's what you choose to do. And you're no, Joey, I have PayPal and Venmo info if you like to do an energy donation on my About section of my channel, or I put it in the description box of this video and other videos. Ashley says she's always tired. Yeah, I feel you. I've been that way too. And I'm not a lazy person. I go to the gym every single day. Liz, you're still partying at 2:12 a.m. UK time. That's awesome. I really appreciate you taking time out to come to my channel. I'm so appreciative and humble. Yeah, Debbie, I understand that. I work a lot of hours too, and then whenever I get off, I have lots of other things to do, and that's life. 3:13 Belgian time. Hey, Joskina from Belgium. I love all these people from different countries. Hey, Abby. Yeah, Stacy's talking about being an empath. Yep. Love and light to you, LX Blind. So, do you guys, guys or ladies, whatever, I always go through this, but do y'all have any questions? What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk. Let's get this party started. Hey, Leanne. Yeah, your Divine Masculine says he has no time for you because of school and homework. Well, I mean, that might be somewhat true, but if he ain't got much time, then I would just focus on myself. Because, I mean, if it's not true and he's just not able to, he doesn't have very good time management, then that's a trait that he needs to learn, because he needs to always make time for his queen. Hey, hopefully I don't butcher your name. Leela Pari. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Should we refrain from posting messages to our DM on social media? I think he's stalking. I'm not really, you know, I think we discussed this on Liz's channel, but I'm not into social media. Matter of fact, as most people know, I closed down my Facebook account the 31st of December, and I haven't missed it one day. So I don't really believe in the tit for tat type thing with social media. I mean, if you want to post something on there, I mean, I would post something without expectations, but I wouldn't post anything that's like derogatory, or I wouldn't post anything that's like attacking my twin or anything like that. Only thing I post on my Instagram, if you go to my Instagram, King Trident Tribe, all of my stuff is love and light. I don't want to post any drama. I don't want to post anything like that, because I just feel like that once you get in that energy, they can feel it whether they're stalking your account or not. And, you can post whatever you want to. It's your social media, but that's my recommendations. Hey, thanks for the. Who is this? I don't want to say it. This is important. Where are you at? Roshio, thank for the 999. I appreciate it. I love nines too. Yeah, I agree, Tim. I know that Facebook has great groups, but I just choose not to be on there. I agree, Liz. Social media is the devil. That reminds me of that water. It's called Waterboy. I don't know if you guys ever watched it with Adam Sandler and his mom. Every time he like sees something, that he's like, "Your girlfriend's the devil." All right, let me see if I can catch up now. Even slow-mo is fast. All right. So, Joey, you say, is there a purge going on? I think there's a purge going on, but purge it can go on all the time. I mean, if you're in your twin's energy and they're purging, you'll more than likely feel it. Yeah, it is up and down. I believe it's more intense with Mercury retrograde. If anybody has any more information about Mercury retrograde, you can post it in the comments. Yeah, your DM can be causing this. Like I said before, how I tell is like, do I have a reason to feel that way? If I'm like happy all day long and the next thing you know it, I feel like that I'm purging, then more than likely, if it's not me, it must be the energy that I'm picking up on. Hey Chisel, yeah, it's okay to pray for union. You can pray for whatever you want. I always start out my prayers by telling the divine how appreciative I am, and thank my angels, because I know they're working extremely hard for me. Even though that, I might not be seeing physical results here in the 3D, I know that they are, and I know they're around me all the time. But after I'm appreciative, I always ask them for guidance, and I always ask them for confirmations. And matter of fact, I had a really cool story with confirmation this week. I asked the divine to give me, because, just like everybody else, I mean, I want to be in union just like anybody else. And I have faith and I trust the divine. But this week we're still recovering from my energy, and I asked for confirmation, and, my soul sister Stella came through, and when I was visiting her live chat, I came up with the cards that she pulled for me was a hawk, an eagle, and then there was like one other card. I can't remember what it was. Hawk, eagle. I think it was dolphins. Wasn't it dolphins? It was a pair of dolphins. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Destiny card. Yep. That's right. And then I went to my other soul sister's channel, Holy Again 1111. And if y'all haven't visited her channel, please go check her out. Melanie at Holy Again 1111. She's awesome. And at the end of her message, there is a card with dolphins on it too. All right, I'm catching up. Let's see here. What we got here? Haley Wright, what's the situation with you and your DF? Well, that's a long answer, Haley. I have done some videos on that, and if you just go visit my channel, there's a ton of videos about the situation between my twin and I. Hey, Joe, yeah, the high is so high, and with that comes low is polarity. Yeah, I agree. But we just got to do our part, try to stay and do whatever you have to do in order to stay in a high vibration. And it can be difficult at times. The Power of Now is an awesome book that keeps you in the present moment. It's also on YouTube. I'll check that out, Christy. Thanks for the suggestion. Hey Jenna, you haven't spoke to your DM in 18 months. Is there any length of time that's too long? No. Your time is your time. Divine timing is different for each person. You know, I understand the 18 months. Let's see, I've been in separation. I've lost count, but it's at least between 16 and 18 months, somewhere right around there. But, and I know how you feel. And the only thing I can say is, you know, just keep on working on you, become the best version of yourself, because, you know, you're awesome and you deserve blessings just like the next person. And the thing is we have to work side by side with the angels. They can't be doing all the work. We got to help them with the work we're doing here in the physical. So we help manifest, you know, what we want in our life. And, you know, I know a lot of people focus on the law of attraction, and it's not like we sit around and, you know, the angels just bring us stuff. We have to actually contribute to the law of attraction. We get off our butts, we go out there and we help the angels. We pray for what we want. They help us, we help them. Monica, what does it mean when you have a dream of your DM FaceTiming you, but y'all aren't together and still in communication? Well, I mean, honestly, you know, you missed your twin. You want to talk to your twin. You want to see your twin. So, I mean, to me, it seems like that's pretty obvious that, you know, and more than likely y'all want to see each other. But I mean, I have dreams like that too, where basically, I have dreams that I've communicated with my twin, and in the dream state is whenever your mind is relaxed enough, and that's whenever you're able to relax enough in your mind state to be able to be in the 5D spiritual realm and be able to connect with the angels. So just keep that in mind. Blessing you too, Rocio. Hey Nanette, let's see. What technique do you use to facilitate communication in 5D with your DF? Honestly, I know this is probably redundant, but I use meditation a lot. I try to meditate as much as possible. You know, a lot of times I will meditate for about 30 minutes at a time, and then sometimes longer. And the more you train your mind, strengthen your mind, meditation strengthens your mind, and allows you to be able to feel and see without being awake in the 3D, if that makes sense. And then you just asked what kind of meditation do I do, and well, if you look in my playlist section, I have a bunch of videos that I use for my meditation. I would recommend, Dr. Dyer has one in my playlist. It's called I Am That I Am. I love that one. And I don't really do a form of meditation. I just do, I just relax myself enough where my mind, I let it go. And then I just focus to the point where I can see, like, I don't know, I see different things. Like sometimes I see like a bright diamond light, and then sometimes I will see my DF, and it's just hard to explain. I mean, you just basically relax yourself. It's a time for you to connect not only with your higher self, but it's a time to connect with your spirit team. It's a time to connect with your DM or DF. D unforgettable. going with these karmas. They seem provoking and imitating the DF. Yeah, you just need to pay attention. You know, pay attention to a person's actions and not what they say. Um, I mean, basically, bottom line is, you know, like I said in Liz's channel, you know, be grateful if you're a divine masculine or divine feminine is with a karmic, because that's teaching them a lesson. And, you know, let them go and learn, you know, let the circus train them. I mean, let the circus train them, because, you know, we're not the peanut gallery. We need to step in our power. Don't worry about what exactly they're doing. We are kings and queens. In order to be a king and a queen, we can't be picking up scraps. You know, crowns before clowns, as Stella always says, huh, Stella? Let's see here. Transparency. Why? Welcome, by the way. I don't think I said hey to you. Why does he say he will message me and then he doesn't do that? He doesn't hold to his promises. Yeah, that's normal. So the reason why is more than likely he's still in his Joker energy, and I'm not sure of your story, but usually what happens is it's a push-pull effect. He comes in and out of your life, so more than likely he's done this at least once, and what they're doing is they really want to be with you, but at the same time, you know, the connection, the energy of the connection is more than likely bringing inner wounds out on them, and it's causing them to stay away. So more than likely what they're doing is it's kind of like a kid that jumps into a hot bath. Well, they jump into the hot bath and then they learn that hurts them. So then the next time, any other time after that, they go to get in the bath, they stick their toe in there to see how hot the bath is before they get in. So that's kind of what they're doing with you. Yeah, they make plans to go with you, but more than likely they're kind of just like watching you from the outside, if they're not even just stalking you on social media or something to that effect. Also, let's see here. Thanks, Monica, for the $14.99. I really appreciate that. Really awesome. Love and light to you. Rocio, why can't I get my DM out of my mind? At times I cannot focus and I'm losing sleep. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know what your situation is, but the one thing that I do is I just focus on myself. And I know that that's like, seems like simple and maybe that doesn't work, but what I mean is like, I have to worry about, like, basically I treat myself like an athlete. Like, I have a routine. I get up in the morning, I have coffee, I read something, whether or not it's a book or I read something online, and then I usually have to take my kids to school, and then I meditate and pray and meditate. I go to the gym. I might do a video before, I might do a video after, but basically I get myself into a routine where I'm focused on becoming the best version of myself, and I train my mind to think in a way of, you know, that you are a king and you need to keep and stay in your king power. And it's not that I want to be basically a asshole or anything like that. It's just that, you know, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my life and becoming the best version of myself and having the best life possible, because as I mentioned before, you never know. You want to live each day like it's your last, and you want to make sure that you're helping out the divine by working on yourself, because yourself's the only thing in your span of control. And if you're working on yourself, more than likely you have a lot of things you got to work on within you and externally too. And if you're doing that, that's going to take a lot of your time up. It takes a lot of my time, and you know, I feel like that I have very balanced energy, but that's how, you know, I don't focus on my DF. Now, I still think about her. I mean, that's just, it's normal to think about them because they're just they're just in your mind. I mean, they're part of you. Let me see here. What we got going on here? I don't know anything about Vortex Meditation, Liz. Liz always comes up with some. I'll have to check that out. I don't know anything about Vortex Meditation or Dragon Energy. She always teaches me stuff too. Yeah, Chiz, you meditate to clear your chakras, energetic energy. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and you can always pray and ask for the help of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is a master healer, and he can help heal anything. If you have blockages in your chakras, he can help you with that. He can help you with that. Liz, you can't type. Got too much energy. But Archangel Raphael can help heal those chakras. And more than likely, if you're twins, you do have a blockage in some area of your body, if not more than one area of your body. And it's always good to include the archangels because your angel team really want to help you. But since this is a world of free will, we have to ask them for help. And the angels, they take that as what we pray to them, but they call prayers request. So basically, you send a request to them, a prayer which equals a request, and then they will help you. Stella says, "Can you share about King energy versus Joker energy?" Yeah. A Joker energy is somebody that acts very they act very wishy-washy. I mean, I guess that's the best way I can put it. Like, they're hot and cold. They don't usually don't make dates. They don't make proper dates. When a king sets up a date, a king will call you and say, "I want to take my queen out on this date, this time, at this place." And they're very assertive. They're not an asshole or anything like that, but they're very assertive, to the point, and they know what they want. A joker is not. A joker is like, well, maybe we can go out here. No, we don't do that. Nope. We say, all right, well, obviously you don't have enough time for me, and then you just move on. Also, jokers will they will block you. They will run from you. They will more than likely they will hurt you in some way. A king will not do that. A king will be empathetic. A king will be compassionate. A king will listen to you. Listen more than they speak. Use those 2 ears, 1 mouth. That means you need to listen more. Listen. A king will make sure that they have gentleman or a gentleman type manners. They're gonna open the door for you. They're gonna make the day. If you like them ordering for you, they will do that. But they are a totally different energy. You can feel the difference between a joker energy and a king energy. Gosh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm trying to catch back up. Good night, Liz. If you're still here, good night. All right. All right, I'm catching back up. All right, beautiful soul. You say you received a Facebook message from a random stranger with a foreign name wanting to see if I wanted to talk and be more than friends, but I said I couldn't reply. Is that the DM attempting courage? uh, Possibly. Um, hey, thanks, Ivy, for your 1111. I really appreciate that. You're awesome, and much love and light to you. It could be your DM, but I mean, I can't say that for sure. I don't know. There's weird people always. That's the other reason why I don't like social media, is because you have people that are messaging you, and I get those too on IG. And you know, my policy is I don't really answer those. I like to focus my energy on email. But I have some people that have basically the classics, what I call the classic stalker profile. They have no followers, no post, and they don't accept friend requests, but they like to send you messages. Let's see what else we got. Good night, Christina, and if hopefully you haven't left yet. I appreciate you visiting my channel. Much love and light to you. Spiritual Ash, we blocked each other. I'm glad. Yeah, I agree. Spiritual-ish. Yeah. I agree. If that's what you need to do to heal, then good night, Monica. Thank you for visiting my channel, and thank you again for the donation. But yeah, so if that's what you need to do to heal, then that's what you need to do. I just got rid of mine because I don't really, it's not because of any other reason other than I just don't like social media, to be honest. And I wouldn't even have an IG account if it wasn't for my YouTube channel. Beautiful soul. He messaged me and blocked me so I couldn't reply. Yeah, that's normal. He don't want to see what your response is going to be, and more than likely it triggers inner pain and some wounds inside of him. Yeah, Laura, you met several people on Facebook from different countries. Yeah, you can. I'm not saying that you can, and social media is not all dark, and not trying to make it that way. But for me, I don't know. To me, it's just not worth my time. Mama P, can you explain why the DM not in a karmic after running, coming back says he needs some time to sort his headspace out with after reconnecting again, suddenly starts following, liking new girl pages? Well, to me it sounds like that he's not completely healed and he's still in his Joker energy, to be honest. I would, if he asked for space, I would just give him space. I would set boundaries, and boundaries for yourself, boundaries for him, and I would work on myself, because honestly, from what I'm reading right now, it's just he's still in that Joker energy where, you know, he's just going to end up probably hurting you down the road. So, you know, allow him time to sort out his head and get into his king energy. That's what I would do. Still a lot Nigerian prince. Yeah, they might be, but more than likely no. Let's see here. All right, let me see. Amali, you're welcome, and thanks for visiting my channel. Much love and light to you. Christine asked, can I explain telepathic communication? Yeah, usually what happens for me anyway is whenever I'm most relaxed, I can actually see, I can envision my twin, and I can hear her speak to me, and I can, usually a lot of times for me, it's through energy, because energy equates to words for me. People's been known to hear their twin whenever, whenever they're most relaxed and they're like in a meditative type state. And I usually can just, the energy that I feel equates to words. And I don't always feel that all the time, but most of the time whenever I'm meditating, I feel something this more or less like an energy. And that energy equates to like basically how, what she wants to say or how she's feeling. And what has helped me, like I said before, is to make sure that I'm practicing meditation on a daily basis. And I can't say that I've been doing that on a daily basis because lately my energy's been really messed up. But if you can even do, you know, you don't have to do a long time of meditation whenever you're doing it. You only have to do like 5 minutes at a time. Some's better than none, let's put it that way. And but usually, like I said before, I do usually at least 30 minutes at a time. Let's see here. Spiritualist says, do I feel my twin ever? Yeah, all the time, every day. Feel her energy all the time. Blue Butterfly, DMs coming to you for advice. Yeah, I've had a few. I've had a few come. Some of them's been on my YouTube channel, and then I've had 1 or 2 email me. Mostly is DS though, are people that embody the DF energy. Chizass says, why do some readers put all DFs in one box claiming we chase DMs? Can you explain that? Because after separation, I didn't chase him. I left him be, and I'm going to give up because it hurts. I think the common theme is that the DMs are the runner and the DS are chasers. However, in my case, my DF was the runner and I was the chaser. So, I mean, I think it's what energy you're in at the time. And like I said before, my DF exhibited more of a masculine. She was more in touch with her masculine energy than she was her feminine energy. So maybe that's probably why she, you know, for me, the roles were reversed. But I think just, you know, for most readers, that they're just kind of going off of what the norm is in this dynamic. Nothing against them or anything. I think they're just trying to help, but that's what's most common. I dreamed the other day about my DS dog. I don't know if that means I miss the dog more than I miss her or what. And I'm actually being funny about that. I'm not being serious, but Yeah, encouragement for the collective during separation. I agree. Gotta send them. The one thing that I will say is that, even when you're in separation, you can send them peace, love, and light, and you should be doing that all the time. Is um, sending them unconditional love, because you can heal them from a distance. They can feel that, and you need to practice love, unconditional love, all the time, and make sure that you love them without expectations. And just like you would do that with anybody, you should be really practicing that in your everyday life. Is unconditional love. There's some people that I know is very difficult to practice unconditional love. I mean, I work with some people that I really have a hard time with that, and but at the end of the day, I just go home and I pray about it, and I just release it to the divine. Um, let's see here. Spoiled artist. We flipped. I started out more of the DM energy. It was part of the reason why we separated, because we didn't have balance. Yeah, that's true. Balance is so important. Likely you'll be more in touch with one portion of your energy. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy inside of them, but more than likely you'll be more in touch with one portion of your energy than you are with your other. But both of those energies need to be aligned up, and where one's not more than the other, and that balance is needed in order for your connection and your healing to be at that 80 or 90 percentile. Let's see what we got going on here. Leanne, good night. Hope you cooked me something. Cooking dinner. I agree, spiritualist. Morning routine is the best thing you can do. Yeah, you wake up and make sure make sure that you say your affirmations in the morning. The first sentence that comes out of your mouth is more than likely the way your day is going to go. Beautiful soul, 1011. I believe I just turned 18. Daughter is teaching me how to let go, control. I'm sucking at it bad. Yeah, I understand that. As you might have seen in some of my videos, uh, you know, I like to control things, and but I had to learn how to let go of control, and that was a very difficult um, task for me to do, and um, you know, I think once I surrendered, and once I put everything into the divine's hands, and a lot of that had to do with me going through Dark Night of the Soul and having my third awakening. And once I got to that point, then I was like, all right, obviously, obviously I'm supposed to be learning a lesson here, and I'm just gonna let you take the wheel, and you just show me what you want me to do. And once I did that, then things went a lot better. And it helped me understand that I didn't need to try to control everything, because honestly, a lot of things are not in your span of control. But what is in your span of control is yourself, and working on yourself, and keeping your high vibrations, and waking up and shining a light every day. And I just looked up, and my donations at 45. 45 is my favorite number, which equals 9. 9 equals a light worker. So man, that's definite confirmation. I have 56 people in here. There's 11 there. 18 likes. That's 9. Man, so many confirmations in this chat. Let's see what we got going on here. I appreciate everybody being here. Y'all are awesome. My soul fam. Nikki says, I was curious, if one person doesn't put in the work, will we not come together in union? Or if we meet in this life, does that mean we'll definitely be together? Well, everybody's story is different. So, what I would say is that by you putting in the work actually benefits your twin too. And if they ain't putting in the work, well, I will say this, from my expectation or my understanding, the divine has a way of making you put in the work. The divine has a great way of not punishing you, but making you understand that you need to release control of things. You need to focus on whatever it is that they need you to focus on, and you need to start working on yourselves. And they put you in situations where you have to do that. And once you get to the point of, you know, that 80-90 percentile, then you can come back in the union. But until then, it could be a slow process. If you're a slow learner and you go through a lot of remedial courses, then it might take that twin a lot longer. And it, you know, it's up to you. You have to make a choice for what's best for you. I mean, I don't think that, my personal opinion is that I don't think that every twin comes in the union. I think it depends on what you agreed to before you came here, incarnated on Earth. But I mean, I'm not the expert on that. The divine is, and your intuition will tell you the truth of what you're supposed to do. And you need, and if anything, you know, if prayer is us talking to God, our intuition is God's talking to us. So listen to your intuition. Ask your angel team for confirmation. Ask your angel team for help. Ask your angel team for assistance. And they will come through and they will help you. Thanks, Della. You're amazing too. I don't think I drop mics. I blow mics up. Darlene, Matt, can you read about my dream above and give me an interpretation of it? 8:48 time, felt dream as she was leaving him but staying local. Darlene, you say your DM came in your dream last night and said his wife's mom is coming to get her and daughter. Said they're staying in town. He then asked me, where can I take you? Not sure what to make of it. Let's see. Well, I will say this. I'm actually really unsure what your dream means. The last part of your dream, obviously, to me, sounds like that your counterpart wants to meet up with you and wants to see you. But as far as maybe what it means with the his wife's mom coming to get her, maybe what it means is that basically all the constraints in his life is disappearing, so that way that he can meet up with you, which is what he wants to do, or what your counterpart wants to do. Jesus says, is it bad to love yourself so much that you're not want outside love other than your partner? Well, honestly, you can only answer that, Chizza. I mean, I would say that, you know, one of the problems that I have, which is why I put energy donations on my channel, is I'm a lot better at giving than I am receiving. So part of that energy donation helps me with my receiving part that I'm not very good at, because I don't like asking people for help, and I don't like taking stuff for free. So I feel that you should be balanced in giving and receiving, and if people want to give you love, then you should let them give you love, and you should give them love too. Because this world is better off whenever you're giving and receiving love. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. You guys are asking a lot of questions. Let me see here. Amber says, if my masculine only wants a sexual relationship for now, will it eventually lead to union or making things worse? I'm afraid it will cause long separation because it may be too intense. Well, Amber, I think you answered your questions. I think what you're afraid of came from your intuition. And one thing I do notice a lot from people, that especially when I get emails, is they usually already know the answer to their questions and they just need me to confirm it. So, to be honest, the truth is more than likely, if you guys connect, that more than likely the energy that is experienced will be so intense that he will probably run, and it will trigger things that are so deep inside of him that it's going to take him a while to resolve them. But I will say this, by you triggering those things, it actually does help him out. It forces him to see those things. I'm not telling you that whether or not you should do what, make a decision. I'm not making a decision for you. I'm just telling you that, when you exchange energy, especially in that type of circumstance, in a sexual relationship, because that's whenever you're both vulnerable, and that's whenever energy is, I feel energy is at its peak intensity, and that's whenever things will definitely be triggered. Whatever he's hiding or whatever you're hiding, it will be triggered, and you will be forced to deal with those things. Let's see here, what we got going on? Beautiful Soul 1011, is your truth coming out between the twins a guarantee? Will there be communication, or is it up to one twin to eventually go into another relationship or stay single? That's a case-by-case basis. That's like I said before, your story, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. You have to, it's basically your story is your story, and just because of how my story plays out doesn't mean that's how your story is going to play out, because we're still unique individuals. We're still unique humans, unique souls, and what I agreed to before I incarnated is different than what you and your twin agreed to, and what your life purpose is not the same as my life purpose. My life purpose, part of my life purpose is to help heal humanity, and I work with Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is assigned to me to help with healing. So there's no guarantees, and just because you see, just cause, like, if you think that your life is going to play out like The Notebook, well, it might and it might not. But one thing I do know is that if you work on yourself, you will definitely become the best version of yourself. That is a guarantee. You're welcome, Renee. Renee, one love. I appreciate you visiting my channel, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support. Let's see. Nikki D. Yeah, the DMs, sometimes they do want control, especially when they're not awakened. Cosmic Lawyers, your twin has been single for 8 years. Coming to find out he doesn't want a commitment. Yeah, probably because a lot of times, you know, they stay single because they don't want to fall in love. They don't want to face love, or they have some deep wounds in love, and they haven't healed. And you know, like I always say, you got to feel it to heal it. And if you're not feeling it to heal it, you know, I'm not telling you have to do it now. You do it on your own time. Basically, if there's something that you need to address and it's that painful, you're going to have to eventually address it. But yeah, Stacey, abandonment issues, that's right. And then, but you need to set aside time and know when it's the right time to be able to face those deep wounds. And you do it on your own time. But the bottom line is you eventually want to overcome that, and you know, you do it a little bit at a time. You know, feel it to heal it. You need to be in that energy, and you need to understand everything's going to be all right, and then address it. If the last. So just Chaz, if the last communication was a thoughtful, on which I also replied a thoughtful response, communication ended there. Should I interpret that as him not being ready to speak about a connection? Yeah, so I would just take things really slow. Honestly, like, there's no rush. I mean, you take things one step at a time, and you just love without expectations. If you do that, if you just take things nice and smooth, and you know, don't force people to any timelines. Don't force people to communicate about specific things. Like if it's something with a connection, just let them come to you on their own time and talk to you about it. But you don't want to force them, because if you force them, it probably will end up triggering them, because, you know, they're not ready yet to talk to you about that. Maybe they don't want to be vulnerable. Maybe they don't feel comfortable because, you know, they know that it will trigger them. So you just, I would say, take things day by day, and, you know, love them unconditionally without expectations, and I think things will go a lot smoother that way. I would also encourage to pray together. Praying together will solidify that bond, whether you have to do it on the phone or you do it in person. And you're welcome, Amber. Let's see here. Heather says, I waited for him and his ex-fiance to break up before I really started speaking to him and being intimate. That's a good idea. I mean, honestly, like, I think that, you know, you have to practice self-love. You know, what comes to mind to me is you're not trying to pick up scraps, and jokers are scraps. And so basically, you know, you don't want that. So you need to practice basically how you feel inside. What's your non-negotiables? If you have non-negotiables, then don't go against those non-negotiables. You know, that's part of your boundaries too. Lisa Lisa says, I just love you. Thank you, Lisa. Anyway, I want to ask, do the Divine Masculines make hang-up calls? I get a lot of them fictitious numbers. Would this be the case? How can I talk? Can I get him to talk? I mean, I'm sure that they do. I mean, yeah, that's like I think Stella just said, breadcrumbs. I mean, yeah, that's I mean, they do different things. They're slick. I mean, you know, I don't do hang-up calls, but I know that Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines both do that stuff. And I know that they make fake social media accounts and they stalk each other. And so, yeah, I mean, they do all that stuff. And, you know, like I said before on another, I think it's my last live, you know, DS, man, you guys are like born professional investigators. I mean, yeah, it's because you guys have such strong intuition that you know, you know, if you're in touch with your intuition, you're a Divine Feminine, then nothing should really pass by you. And the only way to get him to talk is whenever he's ready to come to you and talk. You can't really force somebody to talk, just like I said before. If you do, then it's probably going to trigger them and cause them to run away. No crumbs from clowns and crowns. That's right. That's funny. Good night, son, girl. Thank you for being here. Much love and light. State says, Matt, I've discussed and written with and to my DM about our connection, the astral projection, the telepathy, smelling, etc. I say we're soulmates or connected. Yeah. I mean, if you're a twin flame, you're always connected. Even when you don't feel it, you're connected. Carrie Stewart, I met my Divine Masculine through my ex-karma. I cut off all communication with the karmic, but feel him souling our connection. Honestly, I'm not interested in someone who is friends with. Yeah, I agree. None of that crap. Nikki, so you, should we mention twin flames so they understand what this is? Well, honestly, if you mention that, they probably ain't gonna know what it is anyway. As I explained in a few of my videos, it was mentioned to me that we were twin flames. My DF mentioned that to me, and I never even paid attention to it. So even if you mention it, more than likely they're not going to pay attention to it, and until they awaken. But yeah, I mean, you can mention it. I'm not going to say you can't, but I'm just saying more than likely they're just not going to either listen, or it's just going to go through one ear and out the other. You're awesome too, Heather. All you guys are awesome. Much love and light to you too, Lisa. I'm glad I helped you out. You guys helped me out too. I mean, y'all helped me raise my energy up. Yeah, I'm down to earth. Amber, I'm down to earth. I always feel like that should be down to earth. There's no reason why I shouldn't be down to earth. You know, you need to be humbled. you know, I will say this, not that has anything to do with the twin flame connection, but one of the most valuable traits of a leader is being humbled. And you should always be humbled, because just because you're a leader, or just because, you know, your status doesn't mean anything. Status doesn't mean anything. You know, you're a human being just like the next person. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter who you are. You should always be humbled. And, you know, being able to serve others is the most humbling experience that you can have. And actually, it's the best experience you can ever have, is to be able to serve other people. Good night, Larry. Much love and light to you. Hi, Varicose Show. Let's see here. Gosh dang it. Hey, Porna, hello. I think that's how I say your name. Ashley, no one wants me to be with my twin. Well, honestly, the way I feel about things is you shouldn't really be. I practice that I don't talk about my twin to other people, because I'll protect that connection. It's a very sacred connection, and it's more than likely a connection that most people won't understand anyway. So that's something that I just keep between myself and specific people. Let's see here. Long hanging capers. Would a DM ever enjoy giving the silent treatment? Well, I think you can answer that question for yourself. I mean, would you like getting the silent treatment? To me, the silent treatment is very passive aggressive. It's a passive aggressive trait. So to me, that's playing games, to be honest. And I don't play games. So if I was a DM and I was in my king energy, which I am, then I would just move on. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, I agree. Passive aggressiveness comes from fear. I agree with that. Follow your heart, tarot. Karmics are very important. They don't have to be partners. They can be soulmates, which we all need to have. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, so karmics are kind of like a training tool. That's the best way I can explain it is they're like a training tool that help. I mean, because the things that they're going through with those karmics are things that you don't want to have to go through with them. And more than likely, that's the way I like to explain it is that's kind of protecting your connection, because if you went through some of those circumstances with them that they're going through with their karmic, then it would just put an added amount of stress onto the connection. And then, it would get to a point where basically there's so much history that's negative that it would be really difficult to recover from. So by letting them go, working on yourself, and letting them, letting that karmic be the circus trainer to train the Joker, that's allowing you time to not only work on yourself, but allows them time to understand that their behaviors are not right and that they need to change their ways, and they have to learn from their own experiences. Let's see, Nikki D, I've heard every excuse as to why we can't be together, waiting for something like he's traveling to the moon now. He might be mainly on the moon, maybe Mars. A lot of them are, Joker astronauts, I would say that. Yeah, I agree. Varicose show have to keep it real, and we have to be in our truth in order for them to step forward in their truth. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's kind of like down the lines of to get respect, you gotta give respect. It's that same mentality. Follow your heart. Thanks, man. I learned a lot from karmics. Exactly, they are training us. I'm talking about friends as well. Yeah, I learned a lot from friends too, but also, like, if your friends, if you're not serving a purpose in their life and they're not serving a purpose in your life, it might be time to evaluate those circle of friends, and it might be time to release a man or release a lady. Let a man go. You only want people that are of the light and of your purpose, and support you. You don't want people that are negative, tearing you down, stealing your energy. Perna says, we have gone into separation after talking mutually with full consent. This was the first time that we have been out of communication for 8 days. You think this is a good idea? I think that you should really listen to your intuition, and you should pray to God and listen to your angel team, and they will tell you what exactly you need to do. If you feel intuitively that you should reach out, then reach out. But I would just, the only advice I would give you as far as reaching out is make sure that you do it without any expectations. So if you reach out, don't expect a reply. Only do it, reach out, be direct to the point, and don't have any expectations attached to the reason why you're reaching out. Yeah, Virgo show says who you surround yourself is a reflection of you. You're right. Yep. Yep, your vibes attract your tribe, right? So if your tribe is low vibrational negative energy, then that's the kind of people that you're going to attract in your life. So that's why you want to surround yourself with people that are like you, or people that that you look up to and you want to be like. You know, I want to always surround myself with high vibrational people, or people that I strive to be like. And I'm not just talking about like striving to be rich or anything like that, but you know, I'm talking about like in a 5D type aspect where they're so energetic, and they're always helping people out, and they're always you know uh, they're just of the love and light. That's the kind of people I like to surround myself with. Cosmic Lows. 10 years later, I'm starting to question if he's my twin. Maybe my twin is not incarnated. Yeah, only you know that. I can't answer that. Um, yeah, I agree. Follow your heart. It's so important to surround yourself with people who reflect our depth and energeticness. Yep. In more layman's terms, to allow each other time and space and figure out this strong connection. Yes, following your intuition tells me to not get in touch for now. Neither has my damn try calling. Yeah, so if your intuition is telling you that, then you should definitely follow that, because your intuition is the truth. And if your DM is not getting in touch with you, then more than likely there's a really good reason for that. So I would really listen to your intuition and follow that. Work on yourself. Whenever it's right, you'll get the urge. You'll get the urge to reach out. Karina says, she's talking to States, says, could that be why my DM, the runner, ran into the arms of a karmic and married her behind my back last year? No. They might have ran into the karmic because that's an easier relationship for them than a twin flame relationship. Twin flames relationship is very difficult and forces them to deal with their inner wounds and deal with the personal improvement. And so whenever you go to a karmic, that's very easy, because on an energetic level, it doesn't bring those things up. Yeah, they ghost people. They ghost because they don't want to, because of the how powerful the energy is of the connection. Yeah, Renee, you miss your DM. I understand how that feels. Nikki, you change who you surround yourself with now. That's awesome. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody coming online and visiting my channel. I know that it's been a while since I posted a video. I do plan on doing some videos this week and or this weekend. I said that last week, and then my energy just depleted, and so I couldn't do that. Susan says, why stay with a karma when it's making him sick, like heart attacks from stress? Yeah, well, that's something that's a lesson that he has to learn, and I'm sure that he has reasons why he's staying with her. I mean, I can't answer that. Let me see here. Follow your heart, Matt, thanks so much for an amazing channel. I never knew about a twin flame as there wasn't a word till I found it a few years ago. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm so appreciative of your love and support. Madonna, yes, but they don't miss that connection with you after a certain amount of time. The karmic connection will die out. Hey Stella, thank you. I appreciate you visiting my channel, and I appreciate all your love and support too. Lisa, what are the signs the DM is on his way back? I'll give you a really good sign he's on his way back. He contacts you. I know that sounds very simple, but that's the, I mean, what other indication are you gonna get? The only indication, hold on a second. The only indication you're gonna get is that he contacts you, right? Yeah, well, my son thinks he's slick, but that's okay because I just took care of him. So, what if the DM takes initiative and he's receptive? Well, if your DF takes initiative, then if the DF takes initiative and he's receptive, then you're on your way forward, right? Virgo show. I feel at this stage it's the calm before the blessing come in. Thank you, Matt. Much love and light to you and your DM. Virgos, I think you mean DF, not my DM, but I appreciate your love and support too. And yeah, it is the calm before the storm. And I'm sure that, and I know that things will work out the way it should be. Right on, Matt. You're welcome, Renee. Thanks, Chiz. I appreciate your thoughts. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna wrap it up now. I appreciate everybody coming to my channel. I appreciate all your love and support, and I'm gonna oh, redhead stepchild. Hey, how you doing? I'm getting ready to leave. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm really appreciative. I do have coaching sessions available. I'll put that in the description box of this video. Once it's uploaded, it's in my about section through Instago. Also, I should be putting out a video later on this week, or this weekend, maybe one or two. Anyway, I just want to say you guys are going to have an awesome weekend. You know, just stay with it. You know, this journey is a very difficult journey, and but the one thing that is true for everybody, and it is a guarantee. I know we talked about guarantees earlier. The guarantee is working on yourself with your span of control, becoming the best version of yourself, and that each one of us is strong enough to be on this journey. And that's something that I don't think a lot of people realize, because I know that I didn't realize that until I went through some of the situations that I went through. And now I know that I'm definitely in my king energy and strong enough to be able to get through any situation that comes in my path. But I would just like to say I really appreciate Divine Light and Love Oracle Stella for being a moderator on my channel and helping me out. And then I would like to thank Guided by Angels and Liz for helping me out with the moderation too. And then I appreciate everybody that showed up to my channel. Chizza, Stacy, The Vertigo Show, Cosmic Lotus, Follow Your Heart Tarot, just to name a few. You guys are all awesome. You bring the light here. We're soul family. Good night, Ivy. I really appreciate you visiting my channel. You know, sweet dreams. Melina, I appreciate you being here. Renee, I appreciate you being here. You guys are all awesome. And I could not do this. I could not have a successful channel without y'all. And everything that I do is try to help you guys out, and you guys help me out. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. But y'all have a good weekend.